Alright, I got less than 10 minutes to record. Hi, my name is yVoNNe, and I am not a storm chaser. I am just capturing the storm, okay? I'm here in Kansas City, Missouri. It's North Kansas City. I'm seriously just using my Samsung Galaxy phone. And it's starting to get interesting. I came from Independence, going westbound. That's cool. It's starting to look cool. It's Saturday night, October, what, 21st? And I just am starting to see these really cool, interesting lightning strikes, and I just thought I would capture it and share it with the world. Because it's night, you know how that goes, so it is hard to see how beautiful these clouds are. But they're super billowy. So I'm on 169 going northbound. You can see I'm pretty much going through Gladstone in North Kansas City. And someday I will have a laptop so I can edit. And you don't have to like waste your whole life away watching videos in real time. I understand you have things to do when you're busy and you just want to see the dang storm and the lightning strikes. I get it. So that's my goal for 2018, is to invest in a laptop and a fancy camera and learn how to do my own editing for this YouTube channel and make it more glitzy and glamorous and fancy schmancy, right? Yeah. Alright, so another part of this whole thing about this channel, yes, flip the tables. It is derived about because I have post-traumatic stress disorder. One thing that I'm trying to share with the world is how to fight through into the healing process. And so the best thing that I've discovered is a couple of ways. Instead of going around my trauma and avoiding things that are triggering, my new methodology that I've worked very hard on is I've done a process of a couple different things. So some of what I've done is watching documentaries of other people's trauma regarding just lots of stuff, okay? And just going through the process of the documentary series and the emotions and the experiences and just not shying from it and just going through it. And sometimes I've watched it a couple of times, but it was my way of drawing out my own trauma so I can learn how to be more resilient and face whatever demons that I had. And that's, I don't even like saying that, because that's really not what it's about. It's about real traumas. So this is one of those things. So when I was a young child at age 6, something really traumatic happened all in one day, okay? Like all in 24-hour period. It was probably one of the most traumatic times of my childhood. And I used to go bar hopping with my mother. For whatever reason, this particular time, I actually even had a baby doll. I didn't usually have baby dolls. And I provided a safety first aid kit for my baby doll. Oh, it's awesome. I was really trying to get my mom to go home. We weren't far from home, by the way. This was Milwaukee, Wisconsin. If you know anything about bars, I think you can look it up in the Guinness World Book of Records. It's like the most bars per capita. It's insane. Because that's Milwaukee, right? You know, that's beer country up there. And I was standing out on the corner, and it was raining, and it was a busy four-way in the city. It looked like, in my mind, still in this imagery, is there's a bar on every corner, and there was a storm, and there was an old man across the street. The lightning struck. I don't know how close, but it was close enough, and this dude went down and had a heart attack. And next thing you know, the ambulance are there. And so can you see this? I'm standing outside of a bar waiting for my mom, and all of this is occurring. So, I mean, how much time is involved that I'm standing outside of a bar on a street corner in the city at age 6, okay? So, if you hear what I'm telling you, neglect is a part of my trauma, and I'm learning how to address it, okay? For the first time, really. And, what else occurred is that we went to an after bar party. I ended up going with a lady who was like, hey, are you hungry? And I'm like, yeah, let's go eat. And so we went eating to a restaurant for breakfast, and then she decided that she was going to groom me for the whole entire day. And she took me to a carnival, and I found $20 on the floor, on the ground, and I was like the happiest 6-year-old ever because I was getting attention. You know what's going on. This is what these predators do, right? They groom kids who are neglected. Or their parents just said, yeah, you can have my kid, you know? Whatever, anyway, they know that that's how it works. I was being groomed for a whole day. I ended up going back to this chick's apartment, and I don't remember everything other than I just didn't have my baby doll or her kit anymore, her first aid kit anymore. And then we went to a park where there was a barbecue. And the sun is starting to set, so this is the whole entire day I'm spending with this lady, walking around the city. And I'm 6. And the sun is starting to set, so the trees are pretty tall, so, you know, I don't know, is it 6 o'clock at night? I don't know, is it 7? I don't know. It's definitely summer, though. And the cops roll up. Hey, are you yVoNNe? Oh, awesome. And I'm like, yeah. Well, come with me. So all I remember is, you know, I go with them somewhere. I don't remember the ride, but I remember going into the police station, and I saw my mom sitting there, and they put me in foster care for a couple of days due to the neglect. So my point to you is this storm chasing, this going into the lightning and going into the storm. I mean, I'm not in a tornado. I'm just saying, this is how I fight the fear. This is how I push through to the healing process. And I do like heavy metal, and a particular song is from Mudvayne. I think it's called Determined or Pushing Through, I don't know. And these are the things that have helped me cross over from one place to the other. And I gotta go, and I'm gonna pull over, and I gotta upload these videos, and I'll be back. Bye.